Hey guys, Phillip here, and I'm back from my vacation. I'm sorry I haven't been around for a while, due with the accident and a couple of other things too, excluding personal problems. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about a couple of things, two things that have been going on the mind of the community as well. The first is the Far Cry controversy with the white supremacy thing, and also the whole thing with the Trump campaign being the main inspiration for the game, which is totally untrue. I think, in my honest opinion, and this is a disclaimer, that both the Donald Trump campaign and the game being developed are both coincidences. Because I think during this time, I don't know if Donald Trump was been president or not, but I think that the game was still in development even during that time. So, with that all said, let's get started with the controversy. From what I've heard from Boogie2988, that this game, when it was first developed, it came out for the fact that a lot of people were assuming that it had something to do with white supremacy or something like that, and that a lot of with the whole Justice Warrior thing with the brown skinned people or whatever during that time, were getting tired of the Justice Social Warriors and decided to just say, hey, we're going to make an all-white thing. I don't know really what the interview was, but a lot of people got really upset over about that. And I have a thing about that too. To be honest, I'm a gamer, and controversies happen. It doesn't matter whether it's video games or TV. The only reason that controversies do happen is because people don't know when to just try to say, hey, it's a game, it's not real, I need to just shut my mouth. Because people always want to try to assume they're in the right. And when they're in the right, they think that, oh, okay, I'm in the right, I have the right to say this kind of thing. I have the right to say, hey, this game is offensive. But in the end, everything is offensive to the right person, if you think about it. But, to be honest, that's just one thing. And also, a lot of people say during that time, and I believe there was an interview on Ubisoft, talking about the fact, was the game inspired by the Trump campaign? No. And from what I've heard and from what I've seen, this game is mostly inspired by 60, 70, and 80 cults, like from Waco and Jamestown during that time in America. So, to be honest, and to say, hey, this is not Trump related or anything like that, I don't think it had anything to do with the whole Trump campaign. I just think they were inspired bigly on what was going on in the 60s, 70s, 80s with the cults during that time and everything, and they just went with that, and that's how they made their story for the family and everything. Now with that out of the way, let's go and talk about something that I just heard, and that's been going on recently. A lot of people who are Star Wars fans like myself had saw a poster for Star Wars the Solo movie that's coming out, that blasters and guns were removed, and that people were really upset about that and blaming it on the whole thing that happened with the shooting in the school that happened a while ago. And to be fair and honest, they weren't getting their information in the right places. Apparently, from what I saw from Alex, and I will put the description below if you are interested in watching the entire video, is the fact that actually there were two types of posters on there. One was a poster from, I believe, Brazil or Spain or whatever, but one was in Spanish and one was in Portuguese. People did not look at the languages or anything and just assume they were American made. And to be honest, why would you think that? First off, who cares if those posters are made without the blaster pistols or anything? a lot of different countries have different box offices that change other things to just try to get another audience. Maybe there are people out there in Brazil who don't want to see a blaster or something. I don't really know how it works. But I don't think it is the right to assume that you say, hey, this has no blaster or weapon of some sort. And they're going to try to change Star Wars. And it's just like, look, you don't know how box offices works. And then the guy who Alex mentioned into the thing actually said to go to the audience to research it and comment for him. First off, if you do make a video, research the information before you do. Otherwise, your video is just going to be a complete mess. And if you don't have the information or anything to search for, do not even make the video at all. Well, my point is that with other things, with controversies and just misinformed information, and Alex from Star Wars Explained will have a better explanation than I would, is to check your information, and if it's something that people are trying to make upset, just ignore them. Because in the long run, it's probably just something that's silly and something like that too, that will just at the end will just make everything go wrong and crazy. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I do enjoy trying to do best. I am finally back, and I am going to actually split this video and turn up some of the game content and let you watch at least a couple minutes of it before the video ends of the gameplay of Far Cry 5. I really recommend it, and it's a really fun game. I had probably a couple of hours exploring the new world and everything, and I'm still working on Joseph Seed's side. If you guys have any tips how to get the gas thing, just let me know in the gas trucks. Just let me know in the comments below. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy my content, and I will see you guys now in my next video. Thank you very much, and goodbye.